time. Doing live free picks here for today's action. Before we get started, just a reminder of a few things, guys. Our promo code, you can save 20% off all pre and pick packages when you use the promo code TonyT at checkout. You can access our plays by clicking the link in the description, clicking the all cappers tab, and then getting signed up. Also, we'd love to hear from you guys, so post your picks in the comments below. All right, let's take a look at who's on the show with us this afternoon. With us is Ramon Scott and Collins Brown. All right, let's get this one underway. Our game day pick show. Let's go to welcome in Collins Brown. You'll find him over at Tony'sPicks.com. He's on a really hot run right now in Major League Baseball, so let's bring in Collins right now. You'll find him over at Tony'sPicks.com. Collins, how's it going?
It's going pretty good. I would like Mariners fans to personally thank me in the comments, because the last time we talked a little bit about the Mariners, I said that they had to pick it up now, or it was going to be too late after that Santana trade, and they have picked it up. So I'll take every single bit of that good luck going into this pick here.
That's right. Coach Collins Brown there with a nice little motivational speech there for the Mariners. Get it in gear. They have as we approach the All-Star break. Well, our problem is when we hit the All-Star break, they better relaunch it as well. Don't just get we're getting these hot streaks here right as we get to the All-Star break. They got to keep them going. Well, we got one today here with this Pirates team that's showing a little bit of they're showing some progress here. A lot of down seasons. They finally seem to be a competitive outfit out here. Marlins here will be favored here, $1.55, total of 8.
Yeah, so this was actually my pick for yesterday, Tony. I have a look at the Philadelphia Phillies and the Blue Jays. I might have put it in a little later, before you were going through.
Probably so. Yeah, I don't have it. I'm just seeing this one here. Okay, so go ahead. Give us the game you got.
Alrighty, so I've got to look at the Phillies and the Blue Jays, and I actually kind of dove into this one just because of how interesting the game is, and I kind of wanted to cover a little bit of what we're looking at here for the series. The Phillies 6-4 in their last 10, while the Blue Jays 1-9 in their last 10. The Phillies are going to be without Realmuto, Baum, Nola, and Gibson due to COVID-19 restrictions there in Toronto. So we've got the opener Bilotti going against Berrios. Bilotti has 0 starts this season, and he has not gone over an inning and a third all year. So for me, you're going to be looking at Bilotti to just go through the order one time here and turn the game over to the bullpen of the Phillies. And the Phillies bullpen's been about league average this year. So they're sitting at a 3.77 ERA and a 1.32 WHIP. And overall, Bilotti this season, he's got a 3.14 ERA through 28 2/3 innings pitched with a 1.22 WHIP. Bilotti this season, his FIP sits a little bit under a 4 with a 3.77, but that K percentage looks really good at 34% and a 10% walk percentage. But it's going to be interesting here to see how the Phillies handle being without Nola and Gibson. Gibson has been incredible this season, and Nola has been actually pretty good. He's been real steady. As I mentioned, I don't think Bilotti goes through I don't think he gets to the 4th inning of this game. He goes through the order one time, turns it over to the Phillies bullpen, and let them do the rest of the work. And I do worry about that against this Toronto Blue Jays offense, even though they have been kind of cold here recently. And then we look at Berrios in his 2 starts against NL opponents this year. He's given up 11 earned through 9 innings pitched with a 1.42 WHIP. Just recently, within his last 3 starts, he gave up 8 and 2 2/3 to the Brewers. So I don't know what we're going to get for Berrios here. His last 3 home starts, he's given up 11 earned through 13.2 innings pitched, and of course one of those was against the Brewers. So his FIP this season, it's not great, sitting at a 5. K percentage, 19%. It's about average 6% walk percentage, so doing pretty good as far as walks go. But his expected batting average, expected ERA, expected weighted on base average, and slugging is all under the 5th percentile. So I'm really worried about Berrios here against this Phillies offense, where I'm not really expecting them to miss much with Realmuto and Baum out of the lineup, especially with a righty going here. They've obviously still got the bigger bats in Schwarber, Castellanos, those guys. So I'm going to go over the 9.5 here. The Blue Jays hit really well at home. They do hit OPS pretty good at home as well. The Phillies hit it well on the road, 7th in OPS this season. Phillies 2nd in OPS, or the Blue Jays 2nd in OPS at home. So I'm just going to ride those trends, give you a look at this game, and I think the over 9.5 here is going to definitely be the play. If you were looking at the money line on this one, I don't think Realmuto and Baum really give 70 points on the line. I'm kind of confused at where we're at on the money line, so stay away from that one. But I like the over here.
Yeah, we're seeing some looks like some changes here in this game as I've just hit the refresh button. I saw Bellotti out there. Now I see, let me see if I can hit the refresh again. I'm seeing Mark Apple here as a primary. He's a primary pitcher. So yeah, so Apple will be the primary. Bellotti will be the starter here for Philadelphia, as we said here. So opener spot here, 32 appearances, and of course he doesn't go very deep in games, so he figures to serve as an opener. Berrios instead of the overnight guy Gosman. So we go to Berrios here, who's actually put a little bit better numbers here at home, but yeah, with this Blue Jays team, they just were not fit for those ballparks out in the West Coast. They go to Seattle, they go to Oakland. I kind of saw it ahead of time as I watched some of my videos. I was mentioning that every time they played out there. I said, be careful with this Blue Jays team when you get them in these big spacious ballparks. They're a fly ball hitting team, and they let go for the fences to free swingers. They don't do very well in those ballparks, and if they don't get good management, good coaching, the coaching's important from these fielding coaches, these hitting coaches to teach these players how to hit in these ballparks. Horrible coaching here from the Blue Jays. I think this is going to hurt them if they can't, as we saw in their trip out east. Now it's a different situation here, Collins, where they're here in their home ballpark. They're very familiar with it. They know where they can drive the ball in those power alleys.
Exactly, and I'm as much as the Phillies bullpen has improved, I can't help but lean back on how the Phillies bullpen what they turn into after the All-Star break. It literally seems like they become the most confused it starts with the manager, as you mentioned about the Blue Jays coaching staff here. The Phillies bullpen falls apart late in the year. It just is what it is. They've done it consistently, and I think we're getting to that point right now where at the start of the season, every pitcher was putting up great numbers. Now we're starting to get to that point in the season where everybody's kind of starting to fill everybody out, and those numbers are about to start getting up there a little bit higher and start to even themselves out. So I don't trust the Phillies bullpen at all. Obviously, I'm a Braves fan. I studied the NL East extensively. I do not like the Phillies bullpen. I'm just flat out say it here. You can hate me for it if you want to.
Well, no, everybody's been burned by this Phillies bullpen, and we're all waiting for it to have some issues here. And this could be a series where it is against this Blue Jays hitting lineup. Of course, the Blue Jays really have to get off the mat where they perform poorly. Berrios' numbers a little better at home, but then again, the Blue Jays bullpen has not been as sharp here in that home stadium.
No, and as you mentioned before, that the Blue Jays teams, like you said, they got to get off the mat. The ref's sitting here, he's getting the count, he's getting to 7, he's getting to 8. You got to stand up and put your gloves together because it's about time to fight here. So I'm interested to see how this Blue Jays team does answer. Over that away period, I think they averaged under 3 runs a game. So they're getting back home. They're getting comfortable. They're third in batting average at home, second in OPS at home. So it's like you're saying, it's about time to get off the mat. The ref's saying 8, 9. You got to put your gloves together and show them that you're ready to fight.
That's right. You're playing yourself down, and of course, putting yourself in. We're seeing these teams like the Orioles making a move here. Guardians showing some response here in this game today after going through a bad stretch. They seem to be turning in the right direction. So again, it's going to be tough in that AL East. Boston is going to be in there. We know the Yankees can pretty much pencil them in. But we got Collins here looking over here with this Phillies and Blue Jays game. This one to start at 7 p.m. Eastern time. All right, Collins, let's take a look over at TonySpicks.com here. We've been putting up great numbers here in Major League Baseball over the past 7 days. 391 units of profit, all documented over at Tony's Picks. Of course, we got a big card today for Major League Baseball. It's a 15-game card as the White Sox and the Guardians are just in game 1 of a doubleheader. What do you have going on over at Tony's Picks?
Yeah, so I've got a 3-pick pass out. It's going to feature spreads and a total that I feel really confident in these picks tonight. I did put out for my subscribers on the MLB All Season Pass, I did put out a pick at around 11:30, 12 o'clock, so Central Time, so around 12:30, 1 o'clock Eastern Time. So make sure you get that pick for those subscribers because it is in there. It's for a later game tonight, so you do have a little bit of time. And I was actually really interested. Last night I was kind of fumbling through some of these picks, and I get to the bottom of the list to do my shorts, and I go back to the top. And the Guardians went from a minus 125 or 130 favorite to a 160 favorite. That right there it's what I like to call a red flag. It just kind of screams at you a little bit. But I've got 3 picks out today. So it's going to be that 2-turn Tuesday pass. I'm getting my days right this week. I'm on a roll. So I'm feeling good. Last night was a little bit of a struggle, but hey, it is what it is. The Rockies offense looked like they had late life there, and then a 3-run shot just kind of put it away. Thank you, Ramon. I know you're excited about that one, but looking forward to tonight. I feel like I've got a pretty good handle on this card tonight.
That's right, guys. Got more Collins Brown over at Tony's Picks. Unit numbers 391 units of profit, all document. 2-turn Tuesday, 3-pack up there from Collins. Affordable pricing, does $25. Also, he's got his baseball season pass up. The regular season pass here from Collins. Get all of the remainder of the regular season from Collins here for just $319. We got a little about 2 months and about 2-3 weeks remainder of regular season baseball here, so you can get on board with that. Of course, the long-term pass is $3, $7, or $30 sports pass, but that baseball season pass seems to be their best value right now. We'll do the math for you. You can save 20% off that regular season pass. That would be about $64 off, and use the promo code TonyT at checkout. That promo code is good on any of the passes. If you get his 2-turn Tuesday 3-pack or this baseball season pass, you can use it. You can access Collins' page by clicking the link in the description, then clicking the All Cappers tab at the top, and you'll find Collins' page there, and then get signed up. Don't forget that promo code at checkout, TonyT, 20% off all pre and pick packages. You can use it on the season pass. You can use it on the one-day pass. You can use it amongst all the cappers more than once there with our promo code. All right, Collins, as always, great having you show. Continue that success. And of course, we always follow you here on our channel here, as Collins is producing some video shorts from baseball.
Yes, so I've been doing a couple of those shorts here. I think I've actually been on a pretty good consistent basis here the last 3 or 4 weeks. So yeah, check those out. Those are getting up right at 12 or 1 o'clock Eastern time. So you can get those readily that night, and you can jump on those lines like how we used to have our Jump the Line, or I can't remember the show, but we used to have a nightly show, and we're pretty much just kind of giving you picks of what we would in that show. So jump on those. They're short videos. They're not going to take you much time to look through. Anywhere from 45 to 60 seconds. And if there's something that you want to hear in those picks, I do read the comments. We talked about it yesterday. Some of them are funny, and I appreciate all the comments. Honestly, I can laugh. We're people. We can laugh. We can enjoy things just like everybody else can. So yeah, jump in those comment sections and let me know what you want to hear from. I know one guy, he was a little bit upset because I wasn't included the K percentage and the walk percentage. So last night the K and walk percentage was in there. So I will listen to the comments, and I'll be productive with how I answer to that. So.
Very good, very good. Collins Brown, give him a follow there. Also on Twitter, Tony Picks Seabear as well. As we put some of his social media picks up there as well. But check out our channel here at Tony's Picks. Of course, subscribe to our channel, set notifications, so when Collins' shorts are up, you'll get notified. So you get those picks, and more importantly, you can bet into the best numbers. All right, Collins, have yourself a great evening, and we'll talk with you again tomorrow.
Yes, sir. That Twitter pick is up right now, so go ahead and jump on that one, retweet and like it, build that page a little bit, and that's only going to cause more traffic for the website and all our customers. So jump on that.
Appreciate that. Collins Brown here on the drive-through. All right, guys, let's continue our coverage here with Game Day Picks here live with you. Game Day Picks live at 3 p.m. each time. Make sure you like, subscribe, set notifications. Of course, Collins had mentioned our old show, our opening line show. We just felt that it'd be better if we had the cappers on their own time at night do their videos instead of gather everyone on a static time. It works much better now. If you probably noticed it. It's much better the way we have it now than we had with trying to do that 10 p.m. Eastern time with 4 time zones. This isn't going to work Monday through Friday, but this is a much better solution with the cappers at their own convenience, uploading their videos to the channel with their picks. All right, let's continue on here with Game Day Picks. We're going to go ahead and welcome in Ramon Scott. You'll find him over at Tony'sPicks.com. Been on that top of leaderboards here for that 30 days here. Let's bring him in right now. Ramon, what's happening?
Yeah, Tony, been hanging out at the top of the 30-day leaderboard for like 45 days. But anyway, got to be honest, Tony, I'm here to sell some picks today. Spent a lot of money on Amazon Prime Day. So.
Oh, yes. That's right. My Amazon Prime is here. But anyway, We have our own Prime with our promo code, but so we do that every day. But anyway, tonight 7 Eastern time. Hope I got this one right. I don't know. I think I had the Pirates on my mind when I looked at this Google Sheets. But anyway, we got the. Do I have this one right?
Yeah.
Oh, I do. All right, I got this one right. All right, all right. We got the Rangers here hosting the Athletics here with Texas here $1.65 total 8.5.
Yeah, why not? Athletics and Rangers. Tony, they played an exciting game last night. Oakland almost came back. They scored 6 runs in the 8th inning. You know, Texas got out to a big lead, 10-2, and the A's almost came back on that Ranger bullpen. So let's see what happens tonight. We've got Caprillion going up against Otto. The Rangers $1.65 here, total 8.5. Caprillion 5.06. The ERA hasn't been too swift this season, and Otto also not too great. 5.26 the ERA, a 9 ERA in his last 3 starts. He's lost all 3 of those games with a 2.0 WHIP. So I'm expecting runs in this one. Tony, Caprillion averaging close to 5 walks for every 9 innings and 12 home runs in 64 innings pitched this year. If I'm Seager, I'm looking at a big, giant beach ball right now. How about Seager, Tony? Home runs in 4 straight games, and in 4 of the last 5, he's starting to pay off that contract a little bit for the Rangers. I like some of their bats. I like a lot of their bats against Caprillion, especially Seager and maybe Garcia in here. Caprillion did have a start against Texas, 6-5. The A's won that one. That was back on May 29th. The A's have gone over in 8 of Caprillion's last 11 starts. Meanwhile, Otto's gone over at home 5-2-1 to the over. So, look, Tony, in the last 4 games, these 2 teams have played, they've combined for 57 runs. So the bats are, even for the A's, they're heating up a little bit, and the A's also have had trouble yesterday pitching. Obviously gave up 10 runs. They have a bullpen ERA 4.36, and they did score runs late, tried to come back, like I said. They've got that, my favorite, that Candace Bergen lineup going with Brown and Murphy. I do like their bats today, maybe Andrus and Kemp as well, Tony. I'm going to look to go over 8.5 tonight with the A's and the Rangers. Caprillion's got about a 5 ERA lifetime versus Texas. Kind of falls right in line with where he is right now. I don't see much progression right now out of Caprillion. So looking to go over in this one, Tony, with these 2 teams. It's getting warm up there, but I think they're going to have the roof closed today.
All right, we got Ramon here with the over in this one. Rangers Athletics over 8.5. 2 pitchers kind of struggling. Caprillion's kind of also struggling here with high contact, 11% walk rate. The FIP is near 6, so that's trouble there, especially against this Rangers lineup. Of course, the Rangers bullpen. You're probably hoping to see that bullpen. It's kind of one of those bullpens that's been up and down. They had a recent series here where they gave up a lot of runs here. So we'll see how, as Collins was saying, as we get deeper and deeper in this season, and as we get closer to the All-Star break, we'll just keep an eye on how these bullpens perform.
Yeah, we'll see. Actually, the bullpens have tightened it up just a little bit, and Caprillion's actually had a couple of good outings of late, but I just can't see the sustainability in that. I hope he progresses a little bit, but these numbers on the surface are just not very good. I mean, that walk ratio is very bad, and you mentioned the contact and the 12 bombs he's given up so far, and nobody hotter, like I said, in the league right now than Seager. So that's the way I'm seeing it with these 2 teams, Tony. I mean, yeah, sure, the bullpen for the A's, like I said, 4.36 ERA. Rangers have cleaned it up a little bit, 3.63 bullpen ERA at home. So maybe there's some there, but again, yesterday it almost blew up on them, and they just held on. In one exciting play, rookie Smith had that inside the park home run. Love to see that kind of excitement. Turned out to be an important play with a final score of 10-8. So these 2 teams just not stopping each other right now. They had a high-scoring series in their last set, and they started off yesterday with a high-scoring game as well. So looking for runs here, even from those A's. Maybe those bats are set up pretty well against Otto.
All right, I got Ramon here with the Rangers Athletics over a total of 8.5 runs. This one to have a start time here of 7 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Eastern time. All right, Ramon. Let's take a look over here at the site here. 8 p.m. Eastern time will be the start time. All right, well, let's take a look over at TonySpicks.com for tonight. Nearly 1,300 units of profit the last 30 days. Been on fire here over at the website. We're going to have 15 games remaining here on this Major League Baseball card. We just finished game 1 of the doubleheader with Cleveland winning here against the White Sox. So a 15-game card. I know there's a lot of WNBA. We saw your video series today. What do you have going on over at the site?
5-game card tonight in the WNBA, Tony, and one play is still loaded for a guarantee tonight. One game's actually in action. They're playing a matinee right now. If you want to check it out, as I always like to say, Tony, this one's like your grandmother. It's on Facebook. You can watch it right now. Dallas and Seattle sweat along with Ramon. We're going under in that game, 161.5. Right now it's pacing a little bit over, but they're end of the first quarter coming up. So if you want a little afternoon sports, there you go. WNBA right now with Dallas and Seattle, 4 games tonight on the card, expecting to add one more possibly from that 4-game card, so maybe finalize something there. Currently 1 game is up on the Tony's Picks guarantee. Of course, if our guaranteed plays do not win, you'll be credited back your purchase amount into your Tony's account for use with any other handicapper. If you didn't like my pick, you can go grab someone else's, or you can get right back on board with me. Why not? Certainly getting the job done here. We got the job done yesterday. 2-1 in the major leagues yesterday. Tony, keep that Major League Baseball streak alive. Plus 1,100 or so units going over the last 30 days there, and I've got currently a 3-pack up for the night games in Major League Baseball, plus 1 guaranteed play in Major League Baseball. 4 games currently up in the major leagues, and also maybe adding more there. Kind of seeing some of the lineups come in and see if there's anything interesting that I like there. And Tony, I'm heavy tonight in the NBA Summer League. I went 2-1 last night in the Summer League. We just missed the sweep by a late bucket. We got backdoored on the end there and ended up going 2-1. So, but I have tonight a 3-pack in the NBA Summer League plus a 1-game standalone there. So I'm heavy tonight, Tony. I really like the card, and I'm your volume guy. High volume leads to high profits, and we're totally in action tonight on this card, Tony. I couldn't back away. Especially when we're on a little bit of a roll again. Nobody lights up the leaderboards like me, and I'm hoping to do it tonight.
That's right, guys. They got more from Ramon Scott over at Tony'sPicks.com. You see the numbers to show producing some great numbers here over at the site right now. They're all documented. 1,294 units of profit last 30 days. Go over to Ramon's handicapper page. Go down to pick history. You can see all the plays. They're all documented. Right now, Ramon has action up there here from some guaranteed plays here from the NBA Summer League. So Summer League action from Las Vegas. We did talk about summer. We are documenting the Summer League from Vegas. So those plays are up there right now, as well as WNBA Tuesday late night action on a guaranteed pick basis. A baseball pack up there, 3-pack from baseball. Also a guaranteed pick up there from Major League Baseball. And of course, as you've seen Ramon's CFL and WNBA video series up there. He does have season passes up there, so you can get on board with those. Very affordable pricing for the remainder of those seasons. Monthly All Sports Pass. Ramon's heavily in action across many of the sports out there. I saw an ATP up there. We just finished Wimbledon. Well, they're back on the court again with ATP. So ATP in action, as well as his WNBA, his CFL, of course, Major League Baseball, and of course, a lot of sports out there for Ramon. So those All Sports Passes are very good value up there. You've got a monthly All Sports Pass right now for $329. All of Ramon's premium plays, all of them. So his tennis, his soccer, his baseball, his CFL as well, WNBA, all part of that monthly All Sports Pass, $329. We're going to save you 20% off that. I'm going to do the math for you on this one. You'll save $66 off that when you use the promo code TonyT at checkout. You can access Ramon's page by clicking the link in the description, then clicking the all capper step at the top, and then getting signed up. Don't forget that promo code TonyT at checkout will save you 20% off. I just did the math on that one. You could use on any of these passes Ramon has on the site on his guaranteed picks. You want to use them more than once, go right ahead. Promo code Tony T at checkout, and you'll save that 20% off. Right, Ramon, is always great having you on the show. I know you've got WNBA up there. Of course, you create some video series for us over at the site with WNBA, CFL, of course, as well as the Twitter account that we set up for you.
Yeah, and I have one play currently up on Tony's Picks Ramon. Head on over there if you want one more free pick. I'll tell you, when I give the free pick on Twitter, this is usually the one that it doesn't qualify for the premium. It's not on the show here. It's the next one. So the free pick's still pretty strong pick. And tonight it's in the NBA Summer League. So grab that Summer League play. The league's going to go by quick. So, hop on that package tonight. I like this Summer League card. We're on some of these, plays. We're watching these games. I mean, they're all on TV. And I really think there are things that you can see right away in this Summer League with rotations, with some of the depth and the attitudes and philosophies of the teams in their Summer League play. So I think Summer League's a pretty good market to bet into. We'll see how it goes tonight. But I've got 4 games up there, and I'm looking forward to it. But head on over to Tony's Picks Ramon. Pick up one more play, a free play tonight in the Summer League. Tony.
Yep, Summer League. Tony's Pick Ramon, the Summer League. Of course, keep an eye on those rosters. Players are, some of these superstars play one game and they shut them down. So keep an eye. It's very important. He's on top of that, and you can make money with that information. So get on board with Tony's Pick Ramon with Ramon's Twitter account. Of course, check him out there with our video series over at TonySpace.com. To check them out, make sure you like, subscribe, set those notifications. So when Ramon uploads a video, you get notified, and you can bet into the best numbers when you do that. All right, Ramon, as always, great having your show. Continue that success, and we'll talk with you again tomorrow.
See you then, Tony. Thank you.
You got it. Ramon Scott here on Game Day Picks. Guys, we're with you here with Game Day Picks Monday through Friday here at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. So make sure, as we said, like, subscribe, set those notifications. Be live with us so you can bet into the best numbers with these expert picks here from our campus here on Game Day Picks over at Tony'sPicks.com. All right, let's get started. And we just always like to look at who's on our YouTube channel here, providing with the comments. Our friend Yarly Pena. We appreciate her contributions on all our shows. As we see her a lot here on our soccer shows. Also tune into our Game Day Pick show. Solitos y bendiciones desde Venezuela. Same to you, Yarly. Hope you're doing great over there in Venezuela. We appreciate your contributions, and of course on our chat platform and your viewership. Greatly appreciated. All right, let's continue on here with the show. Now it's time for my pick. Let me get my game up here for you here. We're going to be looking at this Rockies and Padres game. Padres favored here, $1.35. Total sits at 11. I'm going to come in here with this Padres game. I think the pitching matchup works in their favor in this one. Clevenger and Gomber head-to-head in this one. Saw some life from this Padres. Collins made that note here about getting off the mat. There's one of those get off the mat series, I do believe, here for the Padres. They got to get them together. I think they got the pitcher up there that can do it. Clevenger, 8 starts, pretty good ERA, 3.34, whip 1.14, about 25% strikeout guy. 8 walks, a little higher than I like at 8%. I do like his ground ball rate, though, 43%. That should work in this ballpark. He limits the home runs. Now, Austin Gomber, he's got a pretty big sample size of 16 appearances. He records an ERA of about 6.5, whip of 1.45. His strikeouts are down this year, less than 18%. The ground ball is about 43%, but he's given up 1.62 home runs per 9 innings. But here's another a stat here. I don't bring this one up very often because most pitchers are about the 70 percentile here. But when there's somebody doing poorly, this is when you really want to bring it up. He's holding his left on base rate. He's holding only 59% of his base runners, which is poor. That means about 41% of his base runners are coming around and scoring. That is not a really good issue there. Although his FIP again is about 5. Padres did show again. They showed some life here coming in with the opener of this series, 6-5. They were able to hold that lead with their closer getting out of it. Just prefer the starter and the bullpen in this one with the Padres. So I'll look at the Padres here at -135. Hey guys, check out Tony'sPicks.com. I'm the top unit producer in Major League Baseball here for this season 2022. I got 4 plays. I have a 3-pack up there, my 3 best bets. Also a guaranteed single up there for you as well. So get on board with that. I also have my long-term passes, 3, 7, and 30-day all sports pass. Got all of my baseball for that time period you select. When you go over to my handicapper page and you make that purchase, we can save you 20% off right now When you use the promo code TonyT at checkout, you can access our page by clicking the link in the description, then clicking the All Cappers tab, and then getting signed up. And of course, don't forget that promo code TonyT at checkout will save you the 20%. All right, let's continue on here with game day picks. And now it is time for our recap. Let's recap the plays from today's show. So let me go ahead and put them up there. Did make the correction on the Collins pick, so let me get the show picks up for you here. Where are we at here with our recap? Should find it. I know I do so many shows. These buttons are all over the place for every show. All right, here we go. Show picks. We started off here with Collins. He liked Phillies, Blue Jays over 9.5. Ramon was on the Rangers Athletics over 8.5. And yours truly here, the Padres, minus 135. All right, that'll do it here for this edition here of Game Day Picks, guys. Be sure to tune in again tomorrow live here at 3 p.m. each time. We'll do it all over again. We'll bring our cappers in from TonySpicks.com. We'll give us their live free picks for the games in starting that day. For tomorrow will be on Wednesday. Remember, don't forget to like and subscribe. Set those notifications. We want you guys live with us, so do that. Set those notifications. All right, let's go ahead. Let's bring in our crew from today's show. I'm going to wave goodbye to you guys. Have yourself a great evening, afternoon. Make it a winning one. We'll talk with you guys again tomorrow live at 3 Eastern Time with Game Day Picks.